Interesting. All right. Okay. I started by saying interesting because I didn't hit record. So I have none of my cards ready, but that's okay. This is the way the energy is today. And I'm just realizing I need to get this out. All right. I am pulling them all out. I am pulling them all out because well, it was a new moon yesterday, 30th yesterday, and I woke up this morning at 4, which I haven't done in a very long time, and my energy just feels like stagnant crap. So it's gonna stay there. That's fine. It's all good. So yeah. So I'm not surprised that it started recording on its own. I wasn't even sure I was going to do a video today. That's how stagnant the energy's feeling. You live in Ontario and you're very health conscious like me. Holistic health conscious, I should say. Your energy could have been affected as well. Anyway, we are not going to dwell on any negativity because there's enough shit in the world. And clearly, got my sage here. Not lighting joints. Lighting some sage to clear some energy. And it's burning a lot. There's a lot that needs to clear. Yeah, so I'm going to pull a card from not every deck. My Starseed Oracle, both my Moonology Oracle decks, and my Work Your Light. And yeah, let's see if we can get a little insight into this dense energy that's currently happening for so many in the world. Before I just let you burn there. Yeah, so I was up at 4. That was great. Has not happened in a long time, so yeah, not sure why or what's going on, but anyway. Okay, let's get a bit deep here. I'm going to call in my angels and spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion to join me and to provide some clarity with these oracle card messages this morning. Oh, that alone just actually helped. Oh my God. First card, and here come the tears. Know you are loved. Okay, this is a Starseed Oracle. Starkeepers. Cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded, of course. Okay. I also find when I don't sleep great, my emotions are just They leak out everywhere. Work through your fears is the next one. So these messages are especially for anyone who has been feeling this dense energy, especially for anyone who is holistically health conscious, similar to me. All right. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. I just remembered. I have a new moon ritual this evening that was supposed to be last week, and it's this evening. So maybe that's very much meant to be, because earlier I was pretty much a fuck no. Fuck no, we're just gonna come home. Where the hell is new moon in Libra? Yeah, just gonna come home and do nothing. But that reminder, I probably should do the new moon ritual tonight. Okay, so new moon in Libra, know you are loved. There's new or renewed love energy around you, be it familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional cycle is starting for you. Open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like or even love, be that on a personal or platonic level. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky is the limit now if you react with love. This card is especially a good sign for matters related to romance, a job interview, or any important relationship. Consider the other person in your situation. What are their needs and worries? Call in Archangel Jophiel, whose beauty reminds us that beautiful thoughts attract beautiful experiences. Imagine your perfect day. What would happen and whom would you be with? I've actually been kind of planning out, and then your manifestation affirmation, love makes the world go round. I have actually been kind of planning out my Sunday, which it looks like I'm going to have a few hours somewhere where I've never really hung out before. So at first I was kind of stressing about it, and it was a hell no. And it started to contribute to the dense energy, but then the more I opened up to it, the possibilities, I'm really looking forward to show myself some love and do some things that I really want and need to do. Okay, so the next one is Star Keeper. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in a unique way. You've likely been incarnating on the earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at this tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transition period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light. Perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Which, let's just acknowledge this, for those of you who are a part of this collective. I see you, I feel you. You're not alone, even though it feels like you are. You're not. I commend you. I really do, for putting yourself and your family first and knowing what's right 100% for your health and your body. I won't say what my head just said. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. I acknowledge that I am a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. Work through your fears. I feel like that one came up the other day. Scorpio. Good reminders. Work through your fears. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start. I'm going to stop myself for a moment. If you see me yawn or burp during these things, I'm not doing it on purpose. That is a form of energy literally moving. And the fact that I had a drink out of my straw, anytime I drink water from a straw, I get burps. But it's also energy moving. So anyway, whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns. But it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you're magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, an emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Additional meanings for this card. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. So the cord cutting meditation would be really good for this. Really, really good. There's a lot of energy shifts happening, and you may find that something you have not thought of in years and years and years and years could suddenly come to the surface. And you might be saying, what the fuck? What the actual fuck is happening? Which is okay. Question it. That's how you're going to find your answers. Ask why. What do I need to learn from this? But most importantly, I've found a lot of things coming up. So my shadows, a lot of things coming up. Because when you shine the light on something, the shadows can't hide anymore. The more that comes up, the more you can free. Feel to heal. Really important. I really got shook last night. One memory came up that years, we're talking over 20 years, and it slightly shook me. So I know this is part of it, and I just need to let my energy body feel and process and properly release. Because clearly back then, I just pushed it down and pushed it down and pushed it down and ignored. And that's not how we're supposed to deal with our feelings. So the last one, which I think is awesome that it came up last. Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. Oh, also, and I totally just forgot the page because I was just thinking, oh, Sisterhood of the Rose, Divine Love, rose oil. If you have rose oil, put it over your heart chakra. Lost my lid. Oh, yes. Okay, now I'm going to find it again here. Because I totally just got off track when I... Okay. Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over Earth. a cross-section of ancient lineages. It is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. This 100% just validates my own plans for Sunday. Yeah. You're being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to notice both the beauty that exists all around you and to contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. Wow. This could be through your own creations, or in the little things like how you dress, to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. Surround yourself with beauty and create beauty wherever you go. So, I am grateful for this message from these cards for myself, and also whoever's watching this. I'm sure there's something in it for you. I'm especially appreciative, all of them. Know you're loved, Star Keeper, work through your fears, beauty and devotion. Yeah. Okay, so the oils that I put in the diffuser this morning, Airax for discerning, and Buoyant Heart, which is peppermint. They smell so good. I put 4 drops of the Airax, which is also great for supporting our breathing, and then peppermint, which is also great for our breathing. But emotionally, I literally opened the cupboard and said to myself, discerning and Buoyant Heart, and that's what I went with. So, and it smells gorgeous. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I hope this message has helped you. I'm even more so now looking forward to my plans on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to how it unfolds. Because as I said, my plans, I have plans, but I don't have plans. And I'm not going to get too far into that. But I have an opportunity to spend probably about 5 or 6 hours in another town myself. And so I'm going to do some exploring of the local conservation areas there with my camera. Actually, I might bring both. We'll see. And a big blanket. I'm going to lay in the grass, and I'm going to read, and I'm going to journal, and I'm going to take pictures. And I'm just going to let a lot of things process in my mind that's been going on, and that's been unsettling to my nervous system. So I need some grounding in a big way. I hope this message helped. And remember, I need to get teary as I say it. Know you are loved. And know that deep in your heart.